Hi, my name is Jeffrey Schreck. In 2023 of April of 2023, I asked CenturyLink to disconnect my internet. They told me that they were going to send me the QR code so I can send back their equipment. It took me with months of phone calls to get the QR code, which wasn't issued until July of the same year. I had to put up with their harassing phone calls for 2 years. I had to deal with pain and suffering over those 2 years. I had to deal with emotional and mental distress. They discriminated against me because they knew about my disability. They just kept on harassing me with their phone calls to get their money. This year, I found out that the bill is gone, but I wrote them several demand letters, like 3 demand letters. They never responded to it. I feel that I'm entitled to compensation in some form or another. There's no lawyer in the state of Wyoming, in Cheyenne, Wyoming, that will take a case. It's like they're too scared to go up against CenturyLink or AT&T. AT&T recently bought out that portion of CenturyLink. People don't know that. I guess they don't watch the news where they put out those billions to buy out that portion of CenturyLink. Anyhow, with the men, I called them. I called them several times. I tried to get it resolved. I feel that they owe me compensation because it was 2 years of them harassing me nonstop. Phone calls. I sent them evidence and a demand letter, and they've never responded. I sent a similar one to AT&T since they took over that portion of CenturyLink. No response from them either. I mean, I feel that I feel like they should pay me some compensation. First, CenturyLink was harassing me with the phone calls, and then they had their debt collectors harassing me with phone calls and text messages. And I still have the text. I took pictures of every text message that I got back then. And it was on a daily basis where I was getting harassed. I have witnesses to my being harassed by CenturyLink and their debt collector. I got a couple witnesses because they witnessed me going off because of the harassing messages and harassing phone calls. It didn't end. It was a nonstop thing for 2 years, and they think just because I don't owe any money that it's resolved. It's not resolved. You harassed me for 2 years. 2 years. You didn't stop. You didn't offer me an apology. You didn't offer me anything. You just caused me all this mental and emotional distress, all this pain and suffering. You discriminated against me. You knew I had a disability because I was on the Affordable Connectivity Program at that point in time. They knew about my disability and they took advantage of it. I just want to make sure. This is why I'm uploading these videos, is so that it doesn't happen to someone else that has a disability or doesn't have a disability. Because these kind of people think they can get away with this, and it's criminal. It's literally against the law. If you look it up, it's against the law to discriminate, harass, cause people mental and emotional distress, cause them pain and suffering from their actions. I think they should be held responsible. I think there should be someone out there that will respond or help me out or help anyone out that's in a similar situation in the near future. I think these people should be held responsible. I think they should compensate people for what they did. Anyone that's been having problems with CenturyLink, they should be able to get compensated by CenturyLink or AT&T for what is happening to them. There shouldn't be any delays. I mean, lawyers should actually help them. That's why lawyers are there. They're there to defend people. They're there for lawsuits or criminal cases or anything. Lawyers should help. When someone's caused you mental and emotional distress, pain and suffering, discriminated against you, discrimination is age, sex, religion, blah, blah, and disability. There's also the Disability Act that nobody talks about. There's a disability out there for people on disability that mentions in there somewhere about things like this happening to people like me or others. I think CenturyLink and AT&T should pay out and compensate me for what they did, the harm. When you do something wrong, by the law standards, you either get locked up or you get a fine or you have to compensate people. I think they should have to compensate me for those years of harassment. I mean, to be truthful, it didn't start out as AT&T. It became AT&T when they bought that portion of the company, and I sent those demand letters months. The last demand letter months before AT&T even bought it, and they didn't even respond to it. I sent it in certified mail. They didn't respond, and the only way I can get a response is hopefully by doing these videos.